yeah, I can't find my tripod. So this is what you get. You get half a head Doug. For all the 80s metal, like the Dio, the Dawkins stuff, the Kiss stuff, Iron Maiden, Van Halen depending, you're going to need to know 3 modes. Before I go into this, I just want you to know that, I mean, when me and my friends were in high school, my buddy Scott was in high school, we would just go play in E. You know. And for us, playing E meant, like, here's the whole neck, play in E. Whatever, we would just play in E. The way I think of it is this: each scale has 7 notes in it, so that means it also has 7 different starting points. I'm going to try to break it down to its easiest basic form. Let's do the rhythm to we could do Scorpions. No One Like You. Got an A, F, G, A. F, G, A, F, G, F. Now all of that is basically just A minor and A minor pentatonic, you know? This. So we're playing A minor to F to G to A. Happens a bunch of times that way. And the last part is F, G, F. Something like that to get back into it. So what are you playing over the top? A minor. Now, like I was saying before when I was a teenager, me and Scott, my other guitar playing buddy, we learned all the modes without knowing what their names were. Because we just wanted to stay in the key of A minor. So we learned all 7 of them. And we just basically said, play in A minor. We didn't say play in Aeolian or anything like that. It was just play in A minor. So that means we could play anywhere, as long as we stayed in the key. We were sweet. So this is Aeolian is A minor. So there's your A note. We've got this pattern. 578, 578. Middle strings 579, 579. And then on the B string you've got, what is that? 6, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. What are the note names? I mean, sure. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E. So you're not stuck to this one area of the neck, like I said, because all you're doing is you're repeating the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but you're using this area, you're using, you know, A minor starting on a B string, which is also called B locri. But because we're playing over A minor, G major, and F, so basically you're playing A minor, F Lydian. So if you keep the mode names in order, you're playing an A, play an A. A Aeolian here. What's before that? G Mixolydian. G Mixolydian looks like this. And then F Lydian looks like this. So, and that's basically it. So, I mean, there's another 4, but what I'm trying to get at is that even if you didn't know the names of the modes and you figured out the scales by ear, and somebody said play an A minor, you should be able to. So you're just kind of noodling in key. So that's your Aeolian, your G Mixolydian, and your F Lydian. And even the E is E Phrygian. Spanish. In my head, I'm playing A minor over E, because your home base is here. Now, if that's kind of going over your head, that's fine. Don't stress too hard on it, because you can always play your basic A minor pentatonic. As a matter of fact, Matthias Yabs, or whatever his name is, does a pretty tremendous job of mixing A minor pentatonic with A minor scale notes. He just blends it really well. And that's why I say if you ever improvise solos live and you're playing metal, you're playing a Dio song, you're playing a Sabbath song, and you're going nuts and you're going for it, and you're like, oh shit, I've lost... I was looking at somebody in the audience and I lost my train of thought. As long as you know that it's in the key of E, and you start playing E minor pentatonic, you're sweet. So let's move on to E, breaking the chains. Thank you, Steve. So you've got the same exact structure, just in a different key. So you got E minor here. D major and a C major. So you got E minor, D Mixolydian, which you can think of as E minor starting on a D note, really. If that helps your brain, you can think of it any way you want. No one can tell you any different. And this is C Lydian. Or you could think of it as an E minor scale starting on the C note. Basically, if you want, take the one I showed you in A, just move it up to E. Which was, I don't know, low E, 12, 14, 15 to A, same thing, 12, 14, 16 twice, B string, 13, 15, 17, high E, 14, 15, 17. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is that helping? Kiss, Love Gun. You could take the notes you were playing in Dawkins' song. And vice versa. That would work in the Dawkins song because it's all E minor, basically. When I talk to Ben, who's my musician buddy and I jam with a lot, when we're playing stuff like that now, when we work on stuff for the metal choir or whatever, I've never said to him, dude, it's in E Aeolian. It's always just, it's in that part's in E minor, that next section is in A minor, and then the section after that's in B minor, and you just kind of get it. The only time it ever gets specific is if you tell someone, you know, for a specific scale. And so basically, in a nutshell, if somebody says, you know, if somebody says to you, play the solo on Breaking the Chains. I mean, you can play E minor pentatonic. Now, when I hear somebody say play an E minor, that means the whole neck, to me. And don't limit yourself by going, okay, that means I can use, you know, E Aeolian and F sharp Locrian and G Ionian. You don't have to think that way if you don't want. You can just say, I'll play in E minor. Cool. That means you're hitting all the E's, F sharp, G's, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and it just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I'll try to give you another example. Ace is high. Now, I just played, you know, A, F, G, A, C, and D. This is something that I've just kind of observed, and it's kind of helped me, I guess, is that every chord you're playing over, you're most likely going to be able to hit that note as well. So you're going to be able to hit F's, G's, A's, C's, and D's, and probably B's, because that's also in the key of A minor. So, okay, you got that. Now, look, that's all A minor pentatonic. I didn't practice, so I'm just kind of... But yeah, that was in A minor. Now, what do? They do a key change. All they do is they move everything up from this A minor to B minor. And all Adrian Smith does is he moves everything up. So basically just stay in B. That's the only part that kind of changes from minor to Dorian. That minor's here. Dorian is here. How does this thing end? Blues. Yeah, that's blues as well. For metal. That's all you really need to know. And actually, the only thing you really need to know in 80s metal is just your minor scale, which can also be major, you know about that, and your Dorian scale and your blues scale, and you can work the shit out of those three and be happy as anything. I really hope that helped.